You ready? Go get it. Bring it here. Ah, you're such a bad doggy. How you guys doing? I wanted to show you what I was doing here. My garden, it was kind of looking kind of yellow, and that's because it's a Back to Eden garden, and it is the first year, so don't have a lot of nitrogen in the soil. And I'm trying to do organic, and the only way I could think of is to do some compost tea. I want to show you guys the difference. This right here is what it looked like before, okay? This one plant here, I put just a little bit of compost tea, and it's already greened up. So this is like 1 day application. This is the next day, what it looked like after the compost tea. I had this little pepper plant over here. It was doing okay, but as you can see, the leaves are quite yellow, and these very top leaves are starting to green up already. Same thing. So I got some pepper plants and tomato plants, and they're all kind of yellow. So today I put compost tea on all of it. See, the cucumber plants, they weren't looking that good either. They're kind of yellow. So I put compost tea on those today, and we'll see what those look like tomorrow. I was going to show you back here my raspberries. My wife has already ate a bunch of these things, but black raspberries back here, they're looking really good. Blackberries, no fruit on those yet, but I had one red raspberry, thornless, that had some berries on it, and she already ate all those. But right here's my compost tea. I threw some like old compost that I had, and then I just threw some like green leaves in there to try to add nitrogen to the water. But I'd let this steep for, I guess it was about 4 days now. There's my composter. Let me open this up real quick. This thing has been really great. Let's see if I can't open this thing up so you guys can see. So that's all my compost. It looks really good in there, really rich. I only do one batch a year. I might try to dump this one out and start another one, but this stuff looks great. Put coffee grounds, scraps from the kitchen, eggshells, just old stuff from the garden. Just any kind of garden scrap I throw in here. And this is what it looks like. It's really rich stuff, and it seemed to do the trick. So I'm gonna keep doing this, and maybe I'll show you the results of what my garden looks like after about a week of doing this stuff. But I did some research online, basically YouTube, and watched some videos, and Praxis. He said, you know, he just lets his steep, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to let mine steep. I'm not going to put an aerator in there or anything, and it seems to be working. So, cross my fingers, and maybe I can bring this garden back this year. Hopefully next year it'll be a little better. You know, some of the mulch will break down and add nitrogen back to the soil, but this year I'm having to add, you know, basically just nitrogen to the soil to help the yellowing. The rest of the garden looks pretty good. I did have some problems with rabbits, but they seem to kind of pop back. Like this one right here, it was ate off completely, but it's starting to leaf back out. and had some problems with some cabbage worms. This little guy here is my cauliflower, but as you can see, it had some holes from a cabbage worm. I squished him, but you know, he shouldn't be eating my stuff, right? I did have some herbs here. I got all those cutouts because they started bolting, so starting to get kind of hot. It's been like 90 degrees here lately. I even got some tomatoes, so doing something right. Here my tomatoes. That one's got a bunch of blooms on it. Lots of peppers. This one, it was a tomato, but it died, so I put my habanero plant here. Something else, I'm trying to do organic, so I'm trying to not spray for insects or anything. And so I use the habaneros as a bug repellent, and also a rabbit repellent. That seems to work pretty good. These are more peppers. These guys are actually turning kind of orange here. But that's my garden. I really trying hard this year. Seems like I had a lot of problems getting started. Oh, that's actually a squash vine. There's another squash. A zucchini. I don't know what that is. That's actually a watermelon here. The watermelon. I think that's a cucumber. That was a volunteer. And cantaloupe. Cantaloupe. Had some baby tomatoes I planted here too. I was like, well, if something happens, at least I'll have some backups. They're tiny. But hopefully it'll start looking better here. I'll do another update in about a week or so and show you the difference. I'm going to give the compost tea every day, I think, in the morning for a week, and just to see what happens here. I don't think I could overfeed these plants. They're actually needing quite a bit here, but I was going to rip the green beans up. They look so bad from the bugs and everything. And I sprayed it with some soap and some pepper spray, and it seemed to get rid of the bugs, so maybe they'll come back. I don't know. This one's actually got some blossoms on them. So I'm just going to let them go, see what happens. I'll do another update in about a week, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.